scratching. So stewards looked into the start there due to poor manners. Number 2, Speeding Spirit, has been declared a late scratching. We'll be back with Craig prior to the next race number 7, the second to last at 3 minutes to 7 p.m. But for now, we'll join our team here at this race. The Ladies' Day Cup is at listed level.
Use than that, Michael?
No, I tend to agree. Sometimes you can read between the lines when you with these pre-race interviews, and I think he was a little bit cautious.
Cautious, there's the word I was
You could
looking for,
hear
Michael.
in his voice that no doubt the camp were a little bit disappointed up there at Port Macquarie, but this is a different setup today. 1,500 metres, he's going to get the tag off Felix Majestic, and I think he'll be right in the thick of things.
Now, the horse that I said I had to have a peanut on, when the tab bet's $17, number one, yourself straight away, you're entitled to just have a peanut on that.
Thought he looked good in the yard too. He paraded beautifully.
He's got a bit of quality about him. He's trained by, the bloke that owns Newcastle, Chris Lees. Apparently there was a property sold last week that he didn't buy. Something must have happened. Number 1, Rustic Steel, $17 into $13. Number 2, Bandersnatch. Now, it's been 7 to 8 back into $7. 3, Berkshire Shadow, $9 into $6. Hello.com. Number 4, Goldman, 17 to 41, Friendless. Number 5, Robusto, 650 to 750, back to 650. It did touch 550 at one stage. Number 6, Felix Majestic. You can't firm everything, boys in the office. Just want to let you know that. It's 8 into $7. Baby Riders, 71 out to 100 to 1. Tarzell has been 12 to 18. City of Lights, 555, 485. Raff Attack, 555, 550. Franz Joseph, it's been the big drifter, 5 out to 13. That's where they got it wrong in the early stages. Best back runner apparently is Berkshire Shadow in front of City of Lights. So Berkshire Shadow in front of City of Lights. But there's been good money across the board here, Mick. We all agree Felix Majestic, just Franz Joseph, Roller Croc, Raff Attack, even Bandersnatch. Who gets the spot in behind?
Yeah, well, I think that's pretty much how it'll play out. I think one of the better back runners, Berkshire Shadow, will be interesting to see where he lobs. Like, I know he's got the inside gate, but it's whether he is able to, kick up and hold a spot and be in that sort of box seat stalking role, or whether he gets sort of shuffled back a little bit. That remains to be seen, but he's one of the better back runners. I'm happy to stick with City of Lights. I just think third run back from spell off a little bit of a freshen up with the blinkers going on. This is her opportunity to really step up and be counted here. It's a fantastic race. I think the club would be really pleased with the field they've got here.
It's into $5.50 now, Berkshire Shadow. $5 City of Lights. $5 City of Lights. $5.50 Berkshire Shadow. Raff Attack's just on the big drift now, out to 7 after that interview with Neil. Let's head upstairs. This is the feature race. It's a listed race. It's the Ladies' Day Cup, sponsored by Lena Toyota. If you've had an investment, all the very best punters. Here's Ben Hall for the call of the feature.
Ladies' Day Cup brought to you by Landa Toyota. So filling the gates well. Tazaro goes forward. And Baby Rider, the last one to get set. Very open race. Ladies' Day Cup, 1,500 metres. The red lights have been turned on. We're set to jump. Ready. Signal, and they're racing. Felix Majestic left fast off the inside. Bandersnatch with good speed, and Rustic Steel's nice and handy. Berkshire Shadow next. Then Franz Joseph trying to slot into a good spot. Raff Attack on the outside of it, City of Lights. Then came Robusto. Settling down, then Baby Rider and Goldman, 15 off the lead, settles down last of all the field. Thunder into the first turner, and Felix Majestic led by a length and a half. Bandersnatch, Berkshire Shadow in the box seat third, then Rustic Steel, no luck for Franz Joseph, caught out 3 wide, then Raff Attack, City of Lights a little bit worse in midfield to Zarel, Robusto third last, then Baby Rider and Goldman last of all. Down the side inside the 800, it's Felix Majestic rolling along by a length. Bandersnatch, Franz Joseph have been wide. Then Berkshire Shadow, Rustic Steel, City of Lights about to get going. Then Raff Attack on the rail, followed by Robusto. Then came to Zarel, Baby Rider, and Goldman is last of the 450. Felix Majestic is trying to catch some napping at the turn. 400 metres left to go. Felix Majestic by 2. Bandersnatch, Berkshire Shadow down the outside. Rustic Steel with Raff Attack, Franz Joseph, and Robusto is starting to charge out wide inside the 200. Felix Majestic fighting on the inside. inside. Rustic Steel with a big bounce on the outside. Moved up, grabbed the front. Rustic Steel is charging away, and Rustic Steel wins the Ladies' Day Cup. Rustic Steel from a photo between Bandersnatch, Berkshire Shadow. Over on the inside, Felix Majestic close up with Raff Attack Robusto. Then came next over the line was Goldman, followed by Tazar.